more Amazon ones. As I've said, I don't like when they come folded, but these pictures, again, I found them in the folded, and so that's what we have to work with. This one I got 2 of, so I can give one to my mom, so we'll just set one aside. And then we will open this one. So they're Easter ones. They were on sale for $3, I think. This one has 24 colors. Don't rip the bag. I'm probably gonna need the bag, so I'm trying not to rip it. Wow, looks like they sent you enough bags to put the whole painting in the bags if you want. So, drills. Now what I do with these ones is I just fold them in half, put them back in the bag they came in, and wrap them that way. When I did my mom's with her, we just taped those shut so they were a single roll. Some of them don't have a seal down the middle like that, and you can just open the bag and put them all in a stack like normal. So this one does have like a lot of white. Oh boy. Okay. And the cover sheet was extra stuck there, but now it seems like it's working okay. So this one has a lot of white with that white fence behind it. I don't tend to do a lot of white backgrounds like that. I tend to do a lot of black backgrounds, so we will see how this looks when I get to this one. Again, this one's probably going to be a while till I get to it. It's probably going to wait till Easter to do. But when it's on sale for $3, why not get it and store it, right? I've already been doing this for a few years, so what's the odds that I will want to do an Easter one? Pretty good, I'm assuming. So, 24 colors. Cute little rabbit, bunny, whatever you want to call it. And it says welcome. I'm not sure I like whatever they have going on in the W here. I'm probably just going to continue this in black for the welcome, and then do this in the same fence color and just get rid of that patch of color there. Don't mind the little egg style thing there, the butterfly there, but this piece of the W being missing, I think I'm just going to do that all in black. So, that's a cute little painting. Then we have this one, which this one's a set that my mom's working on. She ordered this exact canvas off of Temu. Or, not this exact canvas, the same picture. So maybe I can compare how different the canvases look. So this is the same seller that we just looked at the Disney princesses from. And it has the boat with the funnel, the squishy, a few bags. And this one's what I was talking about, where you can put them in a row nicely. So a lot more bright colors than I thought it was going to be. I thought this was more black and white. I didn't think the flowers were going to be that colorful. Interesting. So again, this one was on sale for like $2 or something at the time I got it, and it's like, all right, well, my mom has one, I'll get one too. But my mom has, again, I don't know if you'd call it a real set, but a set of ones like this, like a Black Panther with the flowers over the eyes, a wolf with the flower over the eyes, a fox with the flower over the eyes. They're all on their way from a Temu order, I do believe. Like I said, I got this one on Amazon, and we'll see how it compares to the Temu one. But I just do that with the drills so that they're nice and set up like how most drills come with the paintings. Again, it feels like it's nice and sticky. Not crazy sticky, but probably what you want to deal with. We'll have to see what the colors are like in his face, because I notice these S's. Those are S's, right? Yeah. They definitely stand out compared to these A's and 6's that we have in here. So we'll have to see how that looks. But these flowers look like they have a lot more color than I thought they were going to. This has 26 colors for this painting. These are also all 30 by 40, so 25 by 35 drill area. And then this one I had to get. It's a Garfield. And my grandpa used to really like Garfield. And I went to see the Garfield movies with him. So anytime I see Garfield, it makes me think of him. And if he was still here, it would be really nice to do this painting for him as a present, or get him into it, because he probably would have ended up diamond painting. He likes to constantly do something with his hands, and so he did a lot of what do you call it with the strings, or like they were like a rubber string or a string, and he would make like lanyards for coats and stuff like that. He did a lot of little projects to keep his hands occupied. And he did woodwork. He couldn't sit still. So they do have a multi-placer in here, the squishy, the bolt with the funnel. They do come pre-bagged in this one, so you can just work out of the bags. Again, this person's handwriting I find personally a little hard to read, but you have that on there. Hey, sorry, the dogs are just being a pain again. This looked a lot better online. I'm scared of the colors I'm seeing. I really want this to turn out nicely. Like I said, it reminds me of my grandpa, and even though I can't share it with him, you know, doing it for that reason. I really want it to look nice, but this pink in the side of his face there and this yellow, I'm hoping that that's not the colors we're going with. But you got Garfield and his little teddy. And so, what is this one? I'm going to open this one first because that's pretty hard to tell based off of that. So let's see what this is. And again, with them rolled like this, you get crunch edges here, but if you're framing it, you cut that off, so that doesn't affect the painting, whereas with those folded ones, I can never get that crease out of the middle. Oh boy, I sure as hell hope she looks better done. I thought she was absolutely gorgeous. Plain boat, no bags. I thought she was absolutely gorgeous online. I've been wanting to work on this one forever. It's a square. It was on sale for $7.90, I think, so it's not a cheap one. Squares tend to be more expensive. But if this is actually green in here, then, and it looks like it might actually be green. F is a green color. I'm gonna have to look at the photo of this and see, because I see greens in here and I don't like that. I thought this was going to be black and white. Again, I could try to change the green color out for a black and white style color. With it being squares though, I would have to order the color square that I would want to change it to. I don't have many squares So the peach color, I don't mind as much with the gray. This is a really dark green. Probably will be fine, but it's like this light green that's worrying me. So we'll have to see what it looks like. I'm gonna have to evaluate that. Well, I've actually been more disappointed with these compared to the last ones I opened. Sorry about that. I'm guessing you can tell in my voice I'm a little more unhappy with how these are turning out compared to the last ones, which were nice and bright and vibrant. It's kind of funny. For stuff non-diamond painting related, I like the dark and the black and stuff like that, but for the diamond paintings, I want the color. It's like the only place I like colors in these diamond paints, because with the shine and everything, they look like they need, not that they need it, they look like it belongs. I have a black and white line I did, and I love the way the black and white looks, but I love pastel colors in these as well. So that's why I got this black and white one, because I'm hoping it turns out black and white and looks really nice. I like these, like De Los Muertos ladies and stuff like that, so it fits more my normal theme, but again, I like when they're really colorful as well. So this one looks like a nice colorful canvas. What is it? Oh, so hopefully this one's a little bit better. And then the last one, I'm hoping, or it's not the last one, it's the last one I have right here on the desk right now. I really hope that last one turns out, because I've wanted that one forever. Alright, so this one is some elephants. Sorry, I paused there. I thought this was a true 30 by 40. I'm going to have to look at the ad again, because either the ad lied or my brain didn't pay attention correctly, because that's a 25 by 35. That's a 30 by 40. I thought this was a true 30. I thought they showed the image of the true 30. Either way, the picture looks a lot better than I thought it was going to look. I got this one because I was looking at it with my sister. She said she really liked it and that she would like to do this painting when I was talking to her a while ago. But she actually didn't do the last painting I got her, so I might do this. I'm not sure. So it has some nice multicolor. And actually, that's another thing. I've done ones kind of, I'm sure you've seen the tiger and the wolf and everything with like the patches of color. To me, those were way too dark colors and way too random patchy areas that I didn't like them. One of my favorite ones I have is a pit bull. I know it's from a specific artist too, so it's a ripped off work, but it's a pit bull that says pit bulls will steal your heart. And I like that one because it's multicolored, but it's pastel colors, and the colors are kind of like swirled together in design. They're not just patches. I actually stopped working on the tigers and stuff with the patches because the patches were bugging me. It was too patchy, and I started changing the colors to make the patches not as big, because some patches were really big, but I just didn't care for it. So we have a mama elephant and her two babies, 24 colors. And I think that actually looks like it'll turn out really nicely. Might just order a second one and give to my sister anyway, so she has one and I have one. And then there's one more after this that's in a box, and I have no idea what it is because it's in a box, but this one I've looked at forever. It was sold out. I was upset that I missed it, and then they got it back, and it's like, I need her. She is gorgeous. Well, at least I got one more. So, here's a good note though. She is absolutely gorgeous to me again. Nice and colorful, but Look at those colors. Alright. Her canvas is really stiff. Also, she looks like she's actually smaller. It's a 30 by 40 canvas, but it looks like the edges on this canvas are thicker than they are on the other canvases, so I will measure this one. But she is what I expected. She looks how I expected her to look. Oh, come on. And this is the type of plastic I don't like. Even when you lay it flat, it just has like this texture to it that it just, I don't know. I don't get along with this plastic that's covering her. Again, I am extremely picky about everything. I'm autistic, so textures are a huge thing for me. And so I can feel the difference in a lot of these textures that most people I talk to can't feel a difference. And they're like, what's wrong with that? It's like, it's completely different. And when you mention it multiple times and you have them, you know, actually check, sometimes I can see a difference, but not always. So yeah, this one's less than 24. It's 23.75-ish. And let's see. 20 or 33.5. So she definitely has a bigger border than these other ones. But she does still look absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. And again, with her, I think because she has these really light blue eyes, those might look nice as crystals. She might look nice as a crystal canvas, but that's way too much for me. Maybe some crystals in her eyes. Maybe just do it as is. When I put their eyes as crystals, I actually finish them as the canvas says to. And then I pull out the drills and put the crystals in. I take a picture of it before I do that, and then I change the crystals. I take a picture of that, kind of see how it looks in person and how it looks in picture with the different eyes, and decide if I want to just go with the normal drills or if I want to go with the crystals and which crystals. So that's what I do for that one. Now to get the last canvas. I think there's one canvas. Again, this is a box, so I think there's only one in here, but wow, is this box seen better days, huh? This one was told that it was a damaged box, though. This one was bought as a like damaged box or returned canvas in good condition box, not so much type thing. So somebody probably ordered this and returned it, and it's not even what it's supposed to be. This was supposed to be a mouse. So there's some bags that are already taken out of here. So again, I'm guessing somebody bought this and returned it. And see, this was supposed to be a mouse, but nope. African lady with nice afro, butterfly. I'm guessing this is like a pattern on her clothes, but not knowing what the picture looked like, going in completely blind, I can only assume that this is a pattern on her clothes because I see like a purple spiral with some blue. It looks like here this is supposed to be like a purple that connects to this. So I don't know. Hopefully she looks better done than what she looks like this. Again, I think she's pretty, but I think maybe she might turn out a little hard to read. But she does look like the picture she came from was a gorgeous lady. Again, I probably would have picked something like this in a larger canvas so you could see more detail in this necklace and everything else like that. Because these African ladies, they have such gorgeous detail to their necklaces and their jewelry that they wear. And that detail is just lost when you get a canvas like this. Also, again, this one looks like it's not gonna be even a 25 by 35. It looks like the border's a lot wider again. So these last two, even though they say they're 35 by 45 for the full canvas, the drill area is smaller than most, which, as I've said, most just go down by 5 centimeters. So we'll see what she is. Also, I'm sorry I say so much. Yep, 24. I noticed I said it a lot and it was bugging me in the last video when I was replaying the video, but that's just me apparently. And 34. So it's a centimeter less around the whole painting than I figured it would be. Again, not what I was expecting, but I'm not upset I got her. We'll see how she turns out. So again, I didn't know if it was just damaged box or returned product, but for the price, it's like, why not? The image was a mouse that I liked, but I'm guessing it is returned because of the fact these bags are not in here. If they were in here, I might think it was just a damaged box. I've not bought any diamond paintings that were like this before, but I have bought some household items that were damaged box. Mainly like Kids Gate, dog, X-Pen style stuff, birdcage, and they all were honestly just damaged box. Didn't look like they had ever been used before. So I got one more item I can show you guys that I got with this. It's one second, sorry, gotta make sure this is the right number. It is a drill kit. So that was the last painting, but we have this drill kit that I got. I liked the multicolors on these. I already have a bunch of pins with multi-placers and stuff like that, but I liked these. And these ones screw in, so they're definitely different than mine in that aspect. And I wanted to try that out because some of mine wiggle and they don't fit as tightly as they should. Again, cheaper pens, so it's no surprise, but... And I think I might try this purple wax just to see. I actually use beeswax and double-sided tape. And I did just order the micro and mini dots to use on the single placer, which seems like it's working a lot better than the wax was doing, but... This should be all of the sizes, 1 through 10, with the straightener, the curved, and the straight. I'd like to see how these work, because their shape looks a little different than the ones I have too. And the ones I have too, I feel like the opening's like a little too big on them. So... that screws in there. It's a thinner pin, but I have some like this, so... There's your single placer, and I'll put this single placer on the purple. I don't know why I did it this way. I set it up this way with my other pink one, so I'm going to set this one up the same way, just so they're set up the same way. There's the 3 placer and the 6 placer. So that's how my other pink pin's set up, so I just am setting this up so it looks the same. And then the purple one, okay, I don't like that. I don't know if it's where I started, but you have one head flat here, whereas the other one's sticking up. One's flat, the other's sticking up. I'd like them to both be flat in the same area, but that's what that is. So it's not going to fit back in this case if I do that. Two-placer. There's a two-placer that's actually like two single heads that I had at one time that I really liked, but haven't been able to find again. And then oh, that's 7. This is 5. And then I'll put the 5 here. So I used to only do single placing, but my wrist started bugging me, and that's why I started doing multi-placing, is just so I didn't have to go like this as much. But every time I multi-place, I then take the time to straighten them out with the single placer. I just found that my wrist hurt too much going like, you know, that. So, pins. And we'll see how those heads are compared to my other ones. Like I said, I have pins that look identical. They're not the screw in, they're just the push in. But they look identical to this shape and this size. I have some that are a little thicker than this as well. I've never had any wax other than the red wax you get with the kit, so this feels a lot squishier and softer. Alright, so that's everything for this one.